The Shred Shed Podcast.
Yo, what up? This is Earl Shreds, boy.
And Sydney Shreds.
Ooh.
And this is your #1 podcast.
For all things rock and roll, music, or just plain awesome. Y'all don't forget to follow me on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, whatever you got, at Earl Shreds. And don't forget to check out the website, www.earlshreds.com. What's going on, everybody? We've got episode 10. We're in the 2-digit territory, and we're doing another concert recap at the Shreds Shed Podcast, and it's gonna be a sick one. Sydney, is it gonna be lit?
Yes.
Wow, that sounded lit. We're doing another concert recap. The fans have asked for it. They seriously have. Mostly specifically, we're Sydney, but come on, guys. You know who's putting this together, please.
You know who's keeping this podcast going.
Toby. And he's still here, guys. Don't worry. But we're doing another concert recap for an awesome concert we saw on Friday, correct? Yeah, it's going to be sick. It was one of the best concerts I've seen in a long time. Ow, sorry, buddy. My bad. And this time we have a special guest on the concert recap, episode 10, and it is Mr. Mason Creager from the Gulf Coast Drifters. Woo! What's up, Mason?
GCD.
You need to get the gang.
Shout out, GCD.
MC and the GCDs.
No, don't do that. No, don't do that.
What's up, bro?
Other country bands will start beefing with us. What's going on, man? You doing all right?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Thanks for having me.
No, dude, you come on here every day. It would not be a problem. And I'm going to say it again. You know what we said the first time? I'll podcast literally with a shovel.
It's like, how does that make you feel? It makes me feel like...
You feel better than a shovel?
I'm right there with the shovel.
I mean...
No.
I'm not any better than a shovel?
I mean, you think you get less views than a shovel? I say I do one and we'll find out.
Okay.
It's okay. No. This is going to be an awesome concert recap. I'm very excited to have you here, Mason. I think everybody, including myself, knew you would be on, and probably have all been waiting for you to be on. So,
well, thanks for having me.
yeah, people have asked, "Where's Mason?" Always.
Finally.
Yeah, I'm sure. Except for this couple people that for some reason down this podcast in Germany. Most of y'all else probably know who Mason is. He is the lead singer of Mason Creager and the Gulf Coast Drifters, the band I've been in for 4 years now.
Yeah.
4 years. Y'all, I'm sure y'all already know that, and I think maybe we'll split it up, or we don't have to split it up, but we'll talk a little bit. I wanted maybe about Saturday because that was such a great show for GCD.
Yeah,
GCD
that was
show.
fun.
Yeah, what do you think? We start with that show or?
Whatever y'all want to do.
No, let's go in the order of the weekend. You know, let's go like
Friday.
how we walked into the weekend.
Idea.
You know, good build up.
Yeah. So, well, to say this concert recap was an awesome concert by the band. Drumroll. Blackberry Smoke. Woo.
Blackberry Smoke.
The OG, right?
The OG.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was super excited.
Now, you have been knowing about Blackberry Smoke for a long time.
I have, yeah.
How long? What was the first thing you heard from them?
The very first song, shout out to the Mitchums. I was shown Good One Coming On. That was back, man, it was in college. I was in college.
I was wondering when you came upon them. Because they've been at it for over 10 years, right?
Yeah.
This was their 10-year anniversary tour?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Or that album.
Yeah, so I think back in, 2016. But anyways, I heard Good One Coming On, and then I heard the rest of their stuff.
And what was the setting? Do you remember?
When I heard it?
Yeah.
Well, I was shown the song in hopes that we could learn and play it. I could learn to play it on the guitar. And he's like, man, I think y'all would sound good. And so if that was, okay, well then my timeline's all wrong. Because that was the beginning of GCD. When we first started the band, I was shown Good One Coming On. That was the very first song that he requested. He was like, hey, he went to one of our shows, loved it, and he's like, man, if y'all could play Good One Coming On, y'all would sound sick. And it was one of our very first shows.
Yeah, I remember it.
And it was one of the first songs that we learned as a group. And so, yeah, now I guess that was back in 2018-ish. So
is that when y'all got together? 2018?
Yes.
Or like when y'all did the Pasadena rodeo? Was it Pasadena?
Yeah, it was Pasadena Cook-Off, baby.
Or was it Humble?
Pasadena.
It was Pasadena. Okay.
Yeah, it was pre-COVID Pasadena Cook-Off, and those, let me tell you, all times were a little bit different.
Was that cowboy hat Dalton and wig Mason?
I think I was in a cowboy hat. I hadn't found myself. No, that was show like 2. It wasn't the first show.
I thought that
was show 1. No, we went to the Wet Lep after.
No, with the wig.
That was at the Pasadena show, I thought.
Yeah, but
when you put the wig on,
we played there multiple times.
Sang Tom Petty.
Yes, yeah, that was Pasadena. That was the first show. That was the first show we ever did.
That's
really?
Yeah, you played the bass guitar, Nathan played drums, and
No, that wasn't that show.
Yeah, because there's a picture of him and he has that white. Is it a Gretsch?
It was the show where I wore a tuxedo.
Yeah, but that was the second year we played.
Yeah, that was that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So it was the second year.
Yeah, that was the second year.
The first year, I was in.
You had your pants tucked in your boots and you wore a cowboy hat that was too small?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I
just remember seeing pictures.
Yeah.
Dude, that was great times.
Because
started from the bottom, right? I mean,
the first show was at Pasadena Cook-Off was like one of the first shows.
Yeah.
Like number 2 or thing. That's why I was in ring. I had not found my style.
Dude.
Obviously not.
It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, trial and error.
I looked like an idiot.
Lots of errors, but it's okay.
Okay. All right, let's bring it back in.
No, it's
Friday night, we go to Blackberry Smoke.
Oh, yeah.
So, anyways, I guess I found out about him. To answer your question, we veered way the hell off there.
Yeah. Happens a lot.
Welcome to the Shred Shed podcast.
I always have to, bringing it back around.
So, yeah. I had high expectations. And then plus, y'all told me y'all been to a show. Yeah. I was like, okay, well, Megan wasn't feeling good. And I was like, man, I want her to go with me. And then she felt up for it. I said, it'd be a good show. It's a different setting. Yeah. You said the arena was sick, and it was.
Yeah, that venue
badass.
was awesome.
7-1. Yeah, shout out 713.
The venue was badass.
You just opened that one, that tall one.
Oh, now I got 2 open. It's okay.
Sorry,
but I don't want to backtrack, but that was my first Good One Coming On. Was my first introduction to Blackberry Smoke.
Honestly, okay, so I had heard y'all play it, so I didn't know y'all very long when we went to the concert. Like, Dalton and I just got together. It was probably our first or second date with Scioli.
Right.
We went and saw him at House of Blues. And he was like, I was like, I don't know who this is. And then they played that song, and he was like, yeah, we played this song. I was like, oh, okay, so it's like a pretty well-known band. Like, I thought it was just like some random band at a restaurant or something.
I mean...
And they killed it.
They killed it. I mean... just that one show I've seen him. I mean, that was...
Oh, yeah, Friday was awesome.
That was your first show, right?
My first show I ever seen him.
Yeah, they're so good, and I do wish you could have seen them last year with us. That was a completely different show, because it was, I've already told you, it was standing room,
right?
And they played Good One Coming On. They played like that night we saw them. They played nothing but hard rocks, their hard stuff.
Because this one was the anniversary of the Whippoorwill.
No, I think they just played to the crowd that night, because if somebody does know, I mean, the crowd was a lot different than when I saw them at House of Blues, and maybe I bet the location and then like the parking accessibility does cater maybe to an older crowd.
It does, but I can see if they didn't have the chairs there. I mean, they could have made it, more of a concert feel rather than like I don't know.
It's like a listening. Well,
it was like it felt like a listening room.
Yeah.
At the same time, but I guess it just because it wasn't that packed.
Yeah.
Well, so that was our second time at 713, and then Amanda and Jim, they said they've been there 2 or 3 times and they've never seen the chairs. So when I told them that there was chairs down there, they said no, they don't ever have those. And I was like, well, on the ticket sales, that's what it showed. But I was thinking maybe because it is catered to a little bit older crowd,
I don't know.
or they didn't think
or
they
the-
would sell enough to like fill up that space as
Or the-
standing room. I don't know.
The booking agent has never heard Blackberry Smoke.
Or maybe like the artist chooses that. I don't know. But either way, like
No,
there's not a bad seat in that venue.
They
So
didn't.
No. And then, we snuck over there to the,
yeah, we snuck in the VIP,
the VIP
section.
section.
Yeah, that was sick. We were so lucky to get those seats.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I just bought the balcony seats because I bought 6 at one time. So I was like, I can't really buy all floor seats.
yeah,
So-
thinking about
So yeah, shout out to Sydney. She bought our ticket. She got us in. That was
Woo.
Like y'all bought it,
the Kid Rock.
Kid Rock.
Yes.
So I was like kind of repaying y'all.
Well, I
And then
appreciate that.
Jim and Amanda bought us Lamb of God. So I was repaying them. So I was like, hey, y'all are going to see Blackberry Smoke. Hope y'all like it.
Nice.
Yeah, it didn't top Lamb of God, but it was up there definitely. They had
And
some.
then Kelsey got some tickets. Like I swear they were up in the air vents.
I saw that.
I
The
mean,
general
I
admission.
didn't even know that you could get assigned up there.
She
but,
said they went up there and I
but honestly,
looked, couldn't find them.
from the view, it really wasn't terrible.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's better than the back.
Yeah.
Well, I looked over there and saw
The only-
Dalton. And
the
I was like, what are y'all doing in the ceiling?
Yeah, I know. Literally. Like, no, look further up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was in front of you. Like, where y'all at? Am I getting played right now? What's the
All
deal?
the way.
I hear the voices.
I heard him as soon as the song ended. I started hearing my voice, and I was like, "What the hell?"
Yeah.
And only behind me, I was like, "Oh, those are seats."
The only thing that was nice about the seats that you got was the sound.
Yeah, it
You-
sounded great.
Oh my god.
Oh, the sound was,
that was
amazing.
That was the perfect spot.
Yeah.
to-
Before I bought them, I like did a bunch of Googling to see like if it was decent enough to sit there, if I should just splurge and get lower. But like the pictures and like the comments were like, there's not a bad spot. So,
Yeah, no, it was
I
nice.
just went for it.
and I bet the second row is way more lit if it's packed.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like people are in it. Like they were at Lamb of God, it was fully packed.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were. It was super sick. I really enjoyed it. Just to hear, like the rhythmic, like linked upness.
There was like a good percussion section too.
Great percussion.
Yeah,
I
like-
mean the
I
It
like
was the
some-
fill-in drummer too.
Oh yeah, because they said the original drummer was
Yeah.
sick.
Yeah, I mean they don't. I'm sure they don't hire scrubs. You know.
And the backup singers were killing it too. Those girls.
we gotta
Yeah.
get. I want
what's
some
the
backup singers.
what's the lead singer's name?
Couldn't tell you.
Oh.
I'll be young Jamie.
Yeah. Hey, young Sid, can you pull that up real quick?
Yeah, I should have
Dude,
looked
I
this up
feel like I
earlier.
should know that.
I know, I felt
but,
really bad.
Dude, I mean props. I mean he's the one.
Oh,
He put on it.
sick,
He put
yeah.
on an incredible show. I mean
Charlie
Like-
Star.
Charlie
Charlie Star.
Oh wait, no,
yeah.
is that him?
Yes,
He plays the
that's him.
guitar. Yeah,
Yeah, that's Charlie Star.
Charlie Star.
That's his name.
the
yeah.
bass guitarist. His picture is a mugshot.
Hey,
Dude, Charlie Star. That guy.
talent,
Talented. Very,
Yeah.
very talented.
incredibly
Yeah, Charlie
talented. He does it all. He's what you want.
Yeah.
He's a record company's dream.
Yeah.
So like the first couple of songs they played are like the ones that I knew, and they were awesome. And then they kind of slowed it down a bit, and then they started playing "When the Levee Breaks" by Led
Oh,
Zeppelin,
my
and I got
gosh.
really pumped up. Like that's what did it for me because they played like my
Yes.
first I can't remember the name of the first song they played, but it's one of my favorites. Anyways, like the first 4 songs, pretty upbeat, like all my 4 faves. And then it was like, okay, slower ones. And then he went into When the Levee Breaks. And I was kind of like, okay, well,
That was sick.
I'm going to be kind of bored, I guess. It's slower songs. I don't know them. And then that came on. And I was like hyped up again.
I was so lit. That
And then
was,
he played a Tom Petty song too, right?
Oh my!
Don't Come Around Here No
gosh,
More?
Yes,
Is
it
that it?
was such a good cover.
Great cover.
Oh,
Yeah.
and what a song to cover!
I was a little intoxicated by that point.
Yeah,
I was
and the song was
yes,
making me
and it
feel
was-
more. It was just like,
But I was really
Whoa,
sad. He only did like the
whoa,
first
whoa,
verse
whoa.
and chorus. Like he didn't finish out the song.
yeah, that's what professionals.
I know, but it like blue balls.
Yeah, no doubt. But you're here to see Charlie Star, not Tom Petty.
Sure.
Rest in peace, Tom Petty.
Yeah.
And they don't have enough time. I thought it was. I mean, Tanner Ursly was great.
He says it wrong
Yeah,
every
Ursay,
time.
right?
Yeah, Ursay. He
Sorry,
says it wrong every
sorry,
time.
Tanner.
No, shout out to Tanner too. We didn't get to
Yeah.
make that, but I really wanted to see him.
It was good. And that was more like a listening room situation because it's him and his acoustic and his guitarist.
It did kind of surprise me that he was opening. And then when I saw the situation, I was like, oh, I get it. And he was great. His guitar player was awesome.
One of your friends that was at
I DM'd you, by the way, Tanner.
Come
on this podcast. I DM'd you. Check your DMs, please. And if you know his people, put him in contact and tell him to check his DMs. I met you at the bar. I said, what's up? And you had those beautiful women eyeing for your attention. And obviously the way I look, they deserved it more than I did. But if you see this, hit this up or someone knows, please. I'd love to have him because he's from... I thought he was from North Houston, but he said he was from, I want to say maybe out towards College Station way, or maybe up Northeast Texas. Mm-hmm. But I've heard his name in the country circles. Mm-hmm. Several people recommend him to me, so he killed it.
I want to say we are playing with him at the Palestine.
That might be where I first heard it.
Oh, maybe so. Because I've heard it recently.
We're playing it some...
in March?
In March.
Are you talking about the Elkhart Festival?
Some festival. I don't... You got to cut this out because I got to know.
No, you can look it up. It don't matter. We are. No, this is great. Yeah. Now that we have the man himself here,
Tanner's...
He can properly shout out our shows because I don't do a good enough job sometimes.
Tanner is from Prosper, Texas.
Whoo, Lord. Where's that at? Dude, has he got a Wikipedia page? Hey, Wikipedia, come on, dude. You could give me one at least. Jeez.
I can't, is his name Logan, who was at the barn Saturday? Anyways, one of your friends came up. I feel bad, I don't remember his name.
Logan Beard?
No, yeah, there was another Logan.
Okay, so yeah, it was Logan. He walked up and he goes, were you at Blackberry Smoke on last night? I was like, yeah. He was like, there? He said, I saw you. And Megan was right beside me. And I was like, Megan was there too. He was like, I didn't see y'all, but I saw her, or me. So I saw Sydney there. And I thought that was y'all. And I saw somebody in a GCD shirt. It was Jim, GCD shirt. He's like, so I saw a GCD shirt, so I knew it was y'all. I was like, oh, okay. He's like, but I saw you because you're so tall.
Oh gosh.
Shout out to Logan.
Logan, yeah.
Logan Broadway.
Okay, yeah, that's his name.
Logan Broadway.
He was fun. We had a good time that night.
Yeah, who was he? I can't remember. Long hair, short hair.
It's kind of like
cute.
It's longer in the back.
Was he pretty?
He's a pretty boy.
Oh, he was.
Prosper is 4 hours away.
Yeah, that's out that way. He was awesome. His guitar player had like this real like whoa, 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 whoa thing, Mm-hmm. I really liked that a lot.
Yeah.
Honestly, it was just a great performance from everybody. I mean, the whole band. He had, I think I counted 9 or 11.
Oh yeah,
there were so many members. Yeah.
I think one of the
just a solid performance.
One of the OG songwriters was playing the acoustic. I think he introduced them last time.
I couldn't tell you.
Do we have any other shows at 713?
I've been looking. Travis Tritt's coming.
Dude,
I would go see Travis Tritt.
I would go see Travis Tritt.
Rice cooking in the microwave.
Oh.
I mean, I know that's not the name of the song.
You need to stop, girlfriend, because when he hits rice cooking in the microwave,
it's not even the name of the song.
You're wrong. I got rice.
Okay.
I personally like Here's a Quarter. That's my favorite.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
Yes, that is a great.
Do you have a favorite Travis Tritt song?
Man,
Here's a
great
Quarter.
Day to Be Alive.
Maybe.
That's the rice cooking in the microwave. I just say that.
Rice cooking in the microwave is the first line. I got rice cooking in the microwave.
I think Lil Nas is going to be there too.
Oh man!
I would go to that.
Yay.
What a combo!
Yeah,
Same
they're going
night?
together. Yeah.
Stop it.
Travis is actually Lil Nas is going to open up.
Stop it right now. That's a joke.
I'll boycott if Lil Nas is headlining for Travis.
No, I'm serious. It's the same night.
Lil Nas X is not playing with Travis.
Yeah,
Tritt.
he's opening up for Travis Tritt. Did you not see that other festival that's
serious?
coming up? Yeah.
Wow.
No, that's not true.
You didn't see the festival with like who's the rapper that's
what
coming?
What have we come to?
I'm just kidding. They're not together.
You need to.
But did you see that
Oh,
festival
you're
coming
so-
up next year?
You know
And
what?
it's like all
Cheers
these
to
country
you for
songs.
selling it. I was sold. You know,
Yeah.
you never know what to believe.
Yeah.
There's nothing that would surprise me anymore nowadays.
Yeah,
so.
nowadays when I would believe that.
I'm really-
It would be a hard sell. It was
Yeah.
a hard sell, but anyways, congrats. So
But now
thanks for
I'm confused.
losing my
because-
trust forever.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah, no big deal. MBD.
Oh, it's okay.
Thanks for
it's all right.
losing
Hey, but I
Travis's
told you I
trust.
was just bluffing.
Yeah, but
I
you
wasn't
just
lying.
put disrespect on Travis, and I can't
No,
have
that
that.
would be badass.
He's
I would
got-
go to that.
He's got
Absolutely
rice
not.
cooking.
No.
Yeah, no, it wouldn't.
Absolutely not.
Oh,
He's
okay.
got rice cooking in the microwave.
Oh,
But I did first. I forgot about. It's a great day.
it's the same song.
Oh, is that rice cooking?
Yes, we said that a while ago.
Okay, well, here's a quarter. Still better.
It's a good song too.
It is.
So I saw. I think I saw Slipknot. Maybe you want to go see Slipknot at 713?
I would go. Yeah,
I don't think it's Slipknot. It's somebody heavier.
it's not Slipknot.
I want to go back. I need to see. I got to go to another metal show.
Okay, so that was
Or-
fun, and then karaoke afterwards was fun, and then we all went to bed.
Oh man,
Early.
karaoke was too much. That was a good time though. Karaoke just to me is one of my favorite bar activities.
Oh mine.
Like some people like pool, some people like darts. To me, karaoke is like my activity.
It's like my, I don't know, deep pleasure, I guess, secret. It's
Really?
like I don't like to admit, and then I get, just drink. I drink a few beers. And I'm like, yeah, maybe I'll get up there and I'll just sing
Yeah,
that song.
Because
Yeah,
first
it-
me and Megan were like, no karaoke, and you said the same thing.
Yeah, I
So
said
like two shows
and I always
tomorrow.
say, and I always
no
say that.
karaoke.
And I was like,
Yeah.
I got 2 shows tomorrow. I cannot get up there and karaoke.
Dalton either signed himself up or someone signed him up. Oh no, it's Kelsey. It's
I-
Kelsey and Megan went up there.
Yeah, what did I sing
Yes.
with? Oh, Doobie. But somebody told me, somebody would played me because they said before you, what he said, you sang Dobie Gray, not Doobie, Dobie Gray.
I was like, Doopy.
Yeah, not Doobie, Dobie.
Doopy.
Dobie.
First he sang
Dobby.
Kid Rock and Sheryl Crow with
Dobby.
Kelsey.
Yes.
He went up there and like took Kelsey's mic away from her.
Apparently, I was over aggressive about stealing the
Yeah,
mic
he
away.
said this.
Oh yeah, I saw you got in trouble afterwards.
Yeah.
No, you said that's my song. What are you doing?
He just walked
singing
up there
on
and
my-
just grabbed the mic and was
No,
just
so
took it.
usually me and Kelsey sing that song anytime that we get asked to karaoke with, and so I don't know, something took over
Instinct.
my body. It was just instinct by that point. So
That was
just-
funny.
Hey, can you point that mic, tilt it a little bit that way? Sydney, I don't want. You can move the whatever you need to do. Move the
Sydney,
thing.
what?
I don't want Sydney to overpower you.
No, Dalton overpowers everybody in all the podcasts.
She starts getting the mic. She starts eating it like, she gets really opinionated.
No, you literally can't hear me on half of them.
But
Dude,
somebody,
smash Whataburger on the way to Montana's.
Yeah,
though.
y'all were in the parking lot when
Ooh,
y'all FaceTime.
man.
Dalton FaceTimed y'all or
dude,
something.
So good.
it hit me a little bad that night.
Mm.
What, Waterburger?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. But both y'all. It was a little intoxicated, but it was fun.
No, I'm talking about the food. It gave me heartburn or something the next. Maybe
Oh.
it wasn't. Maybe.
Oh, yeah, because we got it on the way
didn't hit.
home. Y'all
I'm
got it on
just
the way
so
there. we got
done
it on
with
the way
that
home.
place, bro.
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
so done. And
Yeah.
I told my doctor, she was like, I think the other day, she said, you still get a heartburn and IBS in the morning or whatever. And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, well, I wonder why. And she was like, are you still going to fast food? Yeah. Well, you need to stop. I was like, there's nothing else open. Like, I don't know what you want me to do.
Food in the fridge, leftovers.
Oh, corn dogs.
No, like chicken.
And I'm-
and
but I'm-
I have rice.
She's gonna say cook your food.
Yeah. I eat leftovers on the
Meal
album.
prep.
3 a.m, I'm sauced up
I came
after
home.
a show.
I made a big, huge pot of soup. Huge. Came home one night and ate it, and I was like, "You want some soup?" I cooked it for like 3 hours. I sat
I
here and
want
chopped all the
soup.
vegetables. Didn't eat any of it.
After a show, I
I ate it for like a week and a half.
I like hamburgers. I just want a better quality hamburger.
Mm.
I just wish I could get something a little bit, or I guess Whataburger, the consistency is off. I'm done. It's not good. The North Park one, don't go to it. It's mine. But, dang it,
What?
you made me lose my train of thought.
Oh, well, Saturday, y'all had 2 shows.
Who?
Y'all did.
We did.
Yeah,
That was
we
fun.
did.
Shows.
Yeah, Black.
So, anyways, just let me talk you through my night. So we go,
Yeah.
and it's not anything too extravagant, but
Oh, I saw a video of you when you got home.
Saucy
yeah.
Sally.
Saucy Sally, Whataburger, smashed it before we went into Montana's. Had a couple beers, got back in the car.
Can I tell you a story about what you did at Montana's?
About what I did?
Yeah.
Oh, man, please no.
It's not bad.
Yeah, is it
it's funny.
acceptable?
I guess.
Yeah, it's funny.
Is it
What?
acceptable?
Yeah, it's acceptable.
All right.
Well, Dalton kept stealing your beers every time you set them down. And he did that at Whiskey Barn, too. He, set them down, and he would, grab your full one.
Yeah.
And then there was, we had a couple of them set up at the table, everybody's beers. And Megan was like, okay, we're leaving. And he went and grabbed them all and just, chugged the ends of
Dude,
them.
I'm sorry. I
Me and Megan
I
were
do that.
Whoa. Mason did that. He just chugged, 2 or 3 that had, this much left.
Because he didn't want me to steal them?
I don't know.
I'm sorry for stealing your beers, bro.
No, I don't think that's why I did it. I think I did it just to get more.
Yeah,
more
just
beer.
needed that last.
little nightcap.
Needed the
Just-
courage to get back on the karaoke stage.
It was funny though. Me and Megan both just laughed. We can't even be mad.
Yeah.
It's just funny.
Yeah, she told me that literally on the way out we were saying bye, and then I just grabbed a beer and just started chugging.
Yeah, you
And-
bottoms up.
Yeah, I was like, okay.
It was funny. Anyways, I didn't mean to interrupt
It
you.
was Friday night.
It was funny though.
That was his story. It's like, no,
So
that's what
yeah,
I'm gonna say.
anyways, we get home. I make a bowl of Reese's Puffs, because, shout out to Reese's Puffs.
Reese's Puffs.
Shout out, Big Reese's.
You gotta hear
Big
that song.
Reese's Puffs. guy.
I'll put a box of it right there if you give me a Reese's allowance. Me and Mason give Gold Coast Drifters a Reese's allowance.
Mason, do you have stock in
I'll
Reese's Puffs?
Line that wall with the Reese's Puffs.
Anyways,
All these albums, I'll take them down
Stop.
tomorrow. I'm sorry.
so I make a bowl that's overflowing. Next thing I know, it's 9:30 in the morning, and I'm on my couch.
With all your clothes.
Yeah, all my clothes on, and
Megan told me. Sorry.
yeah. So then,
Feeling bad? Feeling
yeah.
good.
And then I'm like, okay, well, I got 2 shows today. All right, I'm gonna try and catch a snooze on my bed, go upstairs, and then start of the day at the old Huffman Fun Fest, which turned out to be a great show.
That
by
was,
the
it
way.
was a good show.
It was, yeah.
And the weather was it was a little chilly in the shade where y'all were, but
Honestly, it was a little chilly underneath the stage.
yeah.
No
I had to go
sun.
out in the sun, but
I
the sun felt
pretty
great.
good. I felt pretty good, but I'm fat, so.
Yeah.
Full extra
yeah.
fluff. He said,
No,
yeah.
I was saying,
Yeah.
I was saying, yeah, as in it was a
No, I'm
good
just
show.
kidding.
Did you
Continuing
dribble
on
a
that
little
thought.
bit?
No, I spilled my beer.
Oh, you had a hole in your lip.
Hey, hey, with the magic of, I'm going to get it out.
Oh, you can edit that?
No.
Sick.
I probably could, but I just
Photoshop it
Nah,
out.
I
just
don't have
leave
the
it.
time, yeah. No, I'll spill it. I have a blank shirt. I would spill it too, Billy Mass. I peed my pants too.
Oh. Man, spit up even more.
I peed my pants too, everyone.
So, anyways, Dalton has a little extra fluff so
yeah.
he can get cold.
No, we'll train. Yeah, we did it just to cap off. If we're gonna talk about those shows, just to cap off Blackberry Smoke. It was so great. It was what I want to see in a Southern rock band. It was very special to me. Their music is so good.
Honestly, I had high expectations coming in, and I was impressed.
Yeah, they exceeded
Yeah,
my
definitely.
expectations for
As
sure.
in my playing, somebody I hope to be.
They remind me a lot of my favorite band, which is Whiskey Myers. I mean,
Oh yeah.
So I literally told him, and I'm like a big Dirty Honey fan, and if like Dirty Honey and Whiskey Myers had a baby, with
Well,
with a little bit of
he's-
Steven Tyler
they're
mixed
from,
in.
yeah, honestly, I see
Yeah,
that
like,
Steven Tyler.
I got Whiskey Myers vibes, and I got a little bit. I think the Dirty Honey vibe was kind of like the Zeppelin feel.
They are from Georgia, I believe.
Bless you.
So they kind of have that, groove, that Georgia groove, where Whiskey Myers is definitely Texas.
yeah,
Yeah.
I do like Whiskey Myers.
And Whiskey Myers has a lot.
and that's probably biased because Whiskey Myers is East Texas, so
Yeah.
But
Yeah, and Whiskey Myers has a lot more. I think Whiskey Myers' slower stuff is better than Blackberry Smoke, but Blackberry Smoke on the heaters.
they're both great. I'm not
Yeah.
even going to
Yeah, you can't
compare.
even
Yeah,
put them
I want to
together.
see
They're
both
great.
of. I want to see both of those bands in standing room only, like House of Blues.
I would love to see Whiskey Myers in 713.
I saw Whiskey Myers
Oh.
at House of Blues.
but no chairs.
It was awesome.
No chairs. I don't want to see the chairs.
Oh man,
I saw him at House of Blues in
we saw
2020.
him. Yeah, one of the first shows we saw him at Harry's in College Station.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I bet that was
Oh
sick.
my gosh, it was sick.
Dude, yeah, those. I don't think I have a hard time going to those big shows now,
Yeah.
like arena type thing. It doesn't do it for me.
It's not even close to the same.
Yeah, like the Whiskey Barn where we played Saturday. That does it
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And honestly,
intimate.
I really do feel like not as the same, but like if if it's a small room, like 100 people and 1,000 kind of feels the same to me. It's just if it's like small room,
exactly.
intimate.
I mean,
People-
Green Hall can fit what 1,200 or
Yeah.
1,000 in
Yeah,
there, and that's still the small room
Yeah.
type.
Mhm.
And it doesn't feel like, because a lot of people, now that we've played at Green Hall, a lot of people are, the question is like, go in the sense like, oh my gosh, that's a huge show, thinking they're like equating it to like an arena type vibe.
Right.
And I'm
It's
like,
just
it
the
really
history.
doesn't feel like that. It just feels like a big dance hall and a shitload of people get in,
Yeah.
It's like,
Feels like an old rundown barn.
it feels a lot
Right.
like
That's what it is, though.
Yeah, a lot like the Whiskey Barn, except the Whiskey Barn's classier. I guess.
It is, and they do a good job of making it feel like classy, but at the same time,
Yeah.
Not pretentious.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out.
It doesn't feel upscale in there, but it's just
Yeah.
it's still got the nice amenities. I mean, all the little finishing touches are just
Yeah, like you could get off work and just walk in there. You could come in your jeans
Yeah,
and t-shirt.
it's the cowboy Saturday night.
yeah.
Like, I don't like to go to the dirty bars, but like Cowboy Saturday Night bar, it's like you put on your nice pair of boots.
Yeah.
You're
your
nice,
nice
you're
pair of-
clean, starched.
It's like not Gucci.
It'd be on Yellowstone. Y'all watch Yellowstone?
We did.
Not a.
You didn't watch it?
No, I made him
No.
come inside and watch it.
Yeah,
'Cause
I
he was
watched
like,
it.
"Oh, I'll
didn't-
watch it later." I was like, "No, you're
I'm
coming
not
in right now."
impressed. I hope it picks up.
Honestly,
Well-
I was not that impressed. But my point being is, I could see that bar being on something like in
Yeah,
Yellowstone.
for sure. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no doubt. They wish Yellowstone call the freaking Whiskey Barn. Yes, dude.
And come on a night when GCD's playing.
Yes, because they're not, none of those bars on Yellowstone.
Shane Smith and the Saints. Y'all saw them on.
yeah,
Yeah.
playing outdoors.
Yeah, I
they
did.
were on that outdoor scene.
Yeah, that
right?
was them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of missed the freaking scene. I didn't watch that much.
And
of it.
I feel really bad because I yelled at him. I was like, "Who is this band on this stage? Like this guy sounds terrible."
Stop. They didn't sound terrible.
But I'm
She's
and then
being a hater, bro. Don't
No,
listen to her.
okay, but I've listened to some of their songs that Megan
when
sent
was
me.
this at Cynthia Woods?
No,
No,
at
Last Night on Yellowstone.
Yellowstone.
Oh,
I
you
was-
said that on Yellowstone.
I was like hollering in the room. I was like, "Who is this band that they have on this show?"
Oh my
I was like, "This song is terrible." But I've heard them because Megan has sent us a lot of songs, like because she's like, Dalton would love them, and I like some of them, and
It
you talk
was-
about them all the time. We
it was
saw
like a
them
live
Yes.
recording.
at Cynthia Woods, and then I saw someone post the next day or later that night, like, "Oh, Shane Smith and the Saints were on with Yellowstone." I was like, "Oh."
Oh,
my bad. But I think it was just like that song and like I don't know.
It does. It's not going to strike with everyone, right?
No,
I mean, it's
well,
But I
that
do
was-
like some of their music.
That
Yes.
was, I think, the worst part about the 2 episodes was there was like the music. It seemed like they didn't even care about the music anymore, except for
I don't
Shane.
know. I disagree. I like Shane Smith and the Saints.
But that was
used to
it.
Just
like their
because
stuff.
I don't know. I guess maybe I know I am biased because of how many times I've seen them live. Like you've only
No,
saw
I'm
them
not-
at
I
Cynthia
saw him.
Woods.
Yeah, we saw him.
I'm
Yeah,
not
but
with
like
her.
watch them like in a different setting, like in a 713 setting. We saw
Oh,
them
I
at
bet.
in Steamboat at this secluded venue, and oh my gosh,
Yeah, I'm
they-
not. They were good on the episode. I'm saying they didn't have enough music.
Right.
It seemed like the old episodes.
It's all music.
Well, it was. Yeah, they would have like 2 music scenes an episode.
Yeah.
Especially, and then I really liked in the old episodes when Ryan Bingham would do his like acoustic stuff.
Love those.
They didn't have any of that.
None of
They
that.
only had that scene with Shane Smith and the Saints. And I can see them getting more into like the drama TV part of it. And I just hope they don't lose like
Did you feel a little of that soap opera ish?
Yes.
oh, that's what, and that's
For
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
I did too.
and those
It-
producers that say go more that direction say we don't have the length for these songs.
Yeah.
But y'all are dumb because
The cringiest
Yeah.
part was the guy following the executive girl in the hallway.
Oh my gosh,
oh my
yes.
God,
When he was like
yes, dude.
Oh my-
looking at her butt.
I mean, so cringeworthy.
Yeah.
Like,
It's-
why do they have to do that?
It's so popular. It's inevitable.
Well-
Everything that's popular turns to crap.
Well, and like going back to Shane Smith for a second, like when we saw him at Cynthia Woods, like they sounded great. And like the stuff y'all have sent, I like.
Yeah.
I guess I just didn't realize that was them, and I just didn't know the song.
Hey,
so.
you don't have to justify
Yeah,
yourself.
but
dude.
but I
That's
felt
good,
bad.
bruh.
Once I saw it on Facebook
We all
and
got
someone said that's
taste.
who it was, I was like, oh, I feel really bad
Dude,
because
no-
I've seen them and I like them. But I was like,
I think that was one of their new songs, Firewater, if I'm not mistaken.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's
not a
like-
fan of their new stuff.
I mean, it's
I've taken a listen
Maybe if I
to
listened to it, like beside like watching them, because the guy playing the fiddle was like trying to make a fire or something at one point, and I was like, "There's not even fiddle in the song
Sydney,
right now."
you can have an opinion. It's okay.
I know, and that's what I'm saying. But I felt bad.
Why? They're making like $1 million
Because I've seen them
on
and I
a
like
nationally televised TV.
Right.
You don't have to feel bad for them. I promise you.
I'm gonna
Like,
have
they made it.
another unpopular opinion. I'm not a fan of Beth. She gets on my nerves.
No, not at all.
I mean, I liked
she's
her in
gotten,
previous
she's
seasons.
gotten worse and worse.
Yeah, like last night, I was not a Beth fan.
No.
Previous seasons, I have been.
She's gotten worse and worse. I agree.
Well, whoever's writing her parts is not. She's just. It's all predictable. It's like, okay, we know where this is gonna go. It's like
Well, she's like, right now she's at a
you're
like
the
a
bad girl with
depressive
daddy
point.
issues. We
Yeah.
get it. Like you got to get a little deeper, and they could change their writing. It's just the writing team. But they made a lot of money. I mean, a lot of TV shows. It could be think of
You're
Game
gonna
of
have
Thrones.
to cut this, by the way.
Oh my god!
Cut it out.
I'm gonna put a big, giant penis. And then let me hit it. If we only, I'm not gonna keep cutting me and you. Where
This will be your reminder.
Yeah.
You need
Restart.
to get one of those.
Oh, I have one at my mom's house. A little.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
thing,
That's
yeah.
what you need, bro.
I have one.
And then add it into the actual foot.
You know
like-
the little Broadway looking thing that like the cut or start.
Yes.
I have one, and it's like chalkboard. You can write on it.
Yeah, that would be sick. I have a
Ooh.
sorry. I have a Are you good? Okay, I have a
Technical difficulties.
yeah, technically sorry y'all. Soundboard that's soft. You know the soft buttons? Or I could use this and I can program like I'm gonna program noises and then during the show, like, you know, during the intro I'm gonna go,
Honestly, that you've
Dinner.
done a good job of that. I mean, congrats to you for
What?
the production,
Thank you.
production making skills, and
Thank
shout
you.
out to this room. I know you helped Sydney put this together. This is an awesome
yeah, she's good on the visual art, no doubt.
awesome
And,
setting.
Yeah, shout out to Sydney on the new logo. They loved the new shirt. That was Sydney. Shout out to you on that. I got a lot of good compliments from the new GCD shirt.
Oh yeah, I was thinking your shirts.
No, nobody here likes my shirts.
Yeah.
But they really like the new
Terrible
GCD shirt.
Just
those
kidding.
New ones are nice. But anyways, I just want to compliment your
Thank
podcast
you.
setting. It's nice. We used to practice in here.
Yeah,
as a band.
we had a lot of good jam
Those
sessions.
drums in that corner.
Yeah, the first podcast, it was still set up like that. Like the drum
Yeah.
set was over here. I was like in the corner over
We
there.
packed. I think at one point we packed 6 people in here.
Yeah,
You've,
I witnessed it. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Moses stood right outside
stood
the
in
door.
hallway.
Yes.
And he would just he would fiddle with his head in the doorway.
I remember that.
Yeah, we did what it
Crazy.
took, man.
We had a A lot of good music was made. A lot of bad music was made.
A lot of bad music.
A lot of songs were like, yeah, no. We're gonna cut that out.
I have some videos from last year during the summer of y'all practicing, and I'm like in the bedroom, like videoing because it's like the first time I've heard any of those, like some of those songs. And I'm like just recording the ceiling just so I can hear the music later. And I still have them. I need to find them, but they sound
That's
like
cute.
really good.
Nice.
8 Points was played for the first time.
Yeah,
8 Points
we played
was
in here.
pretty much written in this room,
Yeah.
minus the lyrics. Yeah, we put in a lot of work in a lot of rooms like this. Nathan's room too, man. Yeah, we put in a lot of work, and to lead back into the show, it was not. It's just feels good to see be validated in the hard work with Saturday.
No, it's
Oh, go ahead.
No, it's a nice to build on that. Yeah, shout out to everybody that supports us and, gives us the confidence to do it week in and week out. And, it shows like Saturday night that make it all worth it.
Really, yeah.
We go through some struggle shows and there's no struggle shows. Every show we play we play our style and we play our heart out, but it's not always the turnout that we want. But Whiskey Barn,
They really showed out.
they showed out.
Yeah, they did. If any of y'all are watching this and y'all came or know someone that came, thank y'all so much. Y'all are awesome. Because really, I guess the feeling of validation is only from just the people that come. And when the whole community comes out like that, you really feel like the hard work is worth it.
We got supporters,
Just not even.
And then they're singing our songs, and that makes
cool.
it makes it all the better.
That's what I was gonna say. Is at the Huffman Fun Fair, like Fest. Can't remember which one it is.
Right.
Yeah,
that was a good show.
Yeah,
that was
and
a really
then
good show.
One of those guys asked for you to play one of your songs again, so you played it twice, and it was an original, which I thought was really cool.
One that we'll be in the studio very soon, cutting right now. Do you want to say the name?
Yeah, Tired of Myself.
Yeah, that'll be the title. That'll be the track.
Yeah,
the title of the track will be Tired of Myself. We're going in the studio real soon. We're going to start on it, so y'all please be on the lookout for Mason Creager and the Gulf Coast Drifters, a new single coming out. And all the people that vibe with the album and our previous stuff, y'all are gonna love it, and they're really excited to hear.
Can't wait to get back in the studio. We released our first album, and you just got to keep more music coming, right?
Yeah, that's another feeling of validation. Is if the more of people that vibe with it and like it, it's like more it becomes what I can do for a living,
right?
Like. Because that's the ultimate goal, is to just provide for yourself by just creating and releasing music, and people they'll really vibe with it. The Huffman Fun Fair was fun, and definitely more fun than playing when it's closed.
Yeah,
playing anywhere where it's closed is always better when it's open. And this year.
And the weather was good.
Weather was great. It was a
out.
little chilly underneath the stage in the shade area, but honestly, the sun was out. Can't complain.
Yeah, we were all in the sun. It felt great.
Yeah.
I even got a little sun wind burn going on that day. It felt good. Like just the sun on my skin. It's nice. But it was cold. I was literally like absorbing the sun.
Yeah. That's what's
up. Were you sunning?
Yeah, I was sunning.
Were you sunning?
I was sunning.
Were you sunning and grounding at the same
I
time?
was. I couldn't ground. It was like concrete, but I was sunning.
That's the ultimate connection.
Absolutely.
Is when you're sunning and grounding.
I've done that before.
Do you ground?
Do I ground?
He is grounded right now. What are you talking about? He stays grounded. I have a grounding mouse pad I use in my office.
Hey, I do too. I'm not making fun.
I sit outside in the chair with my feet in the dirt, just like this.
When somebody says it like seriously, that's when I laugh. Like she said it the other day. I was sitting outside.
Do you ground, bro?
I was out there smoking a cigarette.
Are you grounded?
Are you grounder, bro?
Look, I'll get.
He got mad at me. He was like, or not mad, but he was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "I'm grounding."
Yeah, she walked outside. I was like, "What are you doing?" She's like, "I'm grounding." I was like, You're not,
He's like,
you're
I'm
being
gonna smoke a
serious.
cigarette.
She's like, I'm tobaccoing.
He literally like flicked his cigarette at
No,
me.
to be honest, I don't ground enough. I'm totally lying to you. There's nowhere for me to ground. My dog shit in my backyard.
Yeah.
And
It's hard to do it here, too.
I mean, where do I ground at?
Megan
There's
said she's going to
nowhere-
buy one patch of grass
There's nowhere to ground.
so she can
Like,
have a grounding
that
area.
she can like remove.
But I'm going to Cabo, and I will be grounding in Cabo.
Oh, I put my feet in that sand and just
Soon, huh?
for days.
Yeah, next week.
Nice. That's awesome, bro. Are you gonna ground in the sand?
I'm
That's
gonna
where
ground in
I.
the sand, but also the house we're staying at has a golf course right behind it, like a little par 3 course, and you can walk it barefoot.
Definitely
That golf course grass,
so soft.
Really, is it natural?
it's just beautiful. I mean, they have to maintain it. Yeah,
But it's
I'm
real
sure it didn't-
grass.
Yeah, it's real grass. Yeah.
I can feel the energy right
I know
now.
that like that
It's coming
that,
up through my ankles.
that moderate climate grass. It's
Mm.
like little tiny, you know.
I know. It's nice.
Because in Hawaii, it's the same thing.
Oh,
They
yeah.
have like those little. I don't know. The grass here is like so long. It's
Yeah.
like shag.
Right, it's
But
the
they're-
San Augustine, but it's
Yeah.
more like zoysia grass.
Yeah, the little teenies.
Yeah.
So I like that word. So
Zoysia?
I was gonna say Bermuda, but
no,
No, zoysia. That's
is that that's a
it's
thing?
golf
That's a
course
thing.
grass.
it's golf course grass.
Let's just talk about grass.
I love.
What's your favorite blade?
I mean,
Hey, there's nothing more fulfilling as a man going out in the spring and watering my lawn. Sometimes,
I mean,
Yeah.
like Sunday,
I have a TikTok of you
Dude.
video or watering the grass.
dude. That's one of my happy places. Sunday, it's April. It's 75, sunny.
It's like 95.
Got the grill going, and you're hearing the sprinkler going.
Oh, yeah.
dude,
It's just
that's
nice.
literally my zen.
it's nice.
Yeah.
I wish I had a bigger lawn, but as a man, you can always have a bigger lawn. but-
Always.
But it's one of my happy. And if the government tries to take it away from me, like I see conserved water,
Mm-mm.
no, you didn't. No, I'm not doing it.
Oh yeah, not in Kingwood. People have their automatic sprinklers on all the time.
Oh, my neighbor won yard of the year month last month. Congrats to you down there. That's a big deal.
But he didn't win the conservative of the month.
Who conservative what?
Water.
No, he didn't win
No,
conservative.
I ain't worried about that. Who cares about
He used
that?
all the water.
This is Dan Crenshaw's district. Come on, buddy. He got one eye. He
He
can't
paid
see.
$3,000 for that award.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, my grandparents got spring yard of the year every year in Liberty.
That's a big deal.
They were always in the
Hey,
newspaper.
that's
it was
nice.
beautiful. Yeah, he was a really green thumb. He was had a beautiful garden, grew all of his vegetables.
Oh yeah.
They had like
My-
rose bushes, and it was awesome.
My dad's a big lawn guy.
Green thumb guy?
I mean, he's
I could see
he
that.
knows all the plants. He's super particular about his trees and you know-
Really?
Oh yeah,
He reminds me a lot of my dad, so that makes sense.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
he's a big landscape guy.
I've seen his yard. It is
It's pristine.
Meticulous.
I mean,
beautiful.
Very meticulous.
It's very
run,
peaceful.
Don't run over a damn sprinkler. I
Not
mean,
gonna happen with me.
It's just. I mean,
You're
it's
done.
Done.
You were
You
done.
lose access.
Hey, we pulled into their house one
There's a
time, and he
laser
like
that-
went off the driveway a little bit, and I was like, "Oh God, don't
There's
get
a
off the
laser
grass!"
that comes out. And, whew, 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 whew.
They did that on Princess Diaries.
Hey,
It says, "Get off
it's
the
a good
grass."
vibe. Yeah, honestly, your dad. It's if now that I know that he cares, his yard is it's classy but feng shui. I don't want to say it's not it's elegant but not over the top.
Right.
Because some people they're
Classy.
No, exactly. No, yeah. I mean, I feel he's got those crepe myrtles, and I mean they're
yeah
grown
the
now.
like the foliage.
It's like timeless.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the shrubbery
exactly.
is not. Because some people,
authentic.
Yeah,
yeah, even
and
some,
it's not overwhelming.
Right.
yeah, there's not like
Adjectives.
I was about to say, how many more adjectives are we about to
Adjectives.
throw out there?
You know, they'll be like, this row of hedges is like a rare one from Puerto Rico, and this shrub is like only found in one island.
He's not like arrogant
that's-
about it.
No.
No, I just like
I've never seen him be
good
arrogant about
Saint-
anything.
Like
so.
a good Saint Augustine, straight lines on the shrubbery, dude.
Yeah, no, he would make me, before we had lawn guys, and, he'd make me go water all the plants. And he knows when you're lying. Did you water the plants? Yeah.
You go touch the
he'll
soil.
He'll go out there and check the soil. I mean, you
That's
can't lie to
good.
that
Yeah,
guy.
no doubt.
Yeah.
And you can't. He
Get
can
my
tell you're
ass
lying.
beat and-
I'm gonna beat you with
Because
this
back
grass.
with one blade at St. Augustine. Looking a little dry, buddy. Yeah, put it in your mouth while I
Chew on
spank
it.
your ass. Hey, I'll talk about grass all day. I know I said this was music, but I don't care. I love grass, and I'm a dad. As a dad, it's my paternal right to
Yeah.
just
Honestly.
look at the lawn. Just after I mow it, I just
He does do that.
just flick my neighbor off.
That's it. It
Tell
just comes
kids-
natural.
Till kids get off of it. And it's honestly, it's a feeling like after playing some of these shows, dude, which is my passion, but being on stage, some of the like Saturday, it's such an extreme experience.
Adrenaline rush.
Yeah, and just a completely, like if you think about Saturday, us being on stage in that position is a pretty weird, as a normal civilian,
Right.
something like that's a weird place to be.
Right.
The adrenaline, but just the thought of like, what am I doing? The next day, it's just kind of nice to just sit back and
It is.
look
It
at the
is.
grass.
Yeah, reflection day.
Yeah, we ride the high all Saturday night,
Yeah,
and then
dude.
Sunday kind of.
Right.
Sundays
Take a step
Sundays
back.
are like that a lot after a good show. They're just
Right.
like, I wake up a lot and I'm just like, what? So grateful that I
Right.
like thinking I just can't believe that happened.
Right.
It was such a fun show too. It was packed. It
It
was
was.
cold, but it was fun.
Yeah.
It was very fun.
Just
Yeah, it was a fun show.
from humble beginnings, man. Well, we can wrap it up. Friday was great. Saturday was great.
Have a show this weekend coming up.
We got a show at O'Neill's on
Saturday.
Saturday. Last show of the year at O'Neill's.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
What is the date?
November the.
Yeah, look up the date real quick. We'll shout it out. And that's it this weekend?
That's it.
Do you remember
19th.
the festival deal?
Festival deal.
With
Oh,
Tanner.
no, I didn't. I've never.
It's
think
in
I have-
March.
no.
Do you
think
know
I
what
have
town
it.
it's in?
Hold on. I can find it. My email.
I have
Y'all
The
don't
Elk Heart
forget,
Festival.
all of our shows are at GulfCoastDriftersBand.com, and I sync my schedule up with EarlShreds.com with Gulf Coast Drifters. So you can either go to GulfCoastDrifters.com or EarlShreds.com and check out our schedule. We're starting to venture out a little bit more. So
Played in Lubbock a couple weeks ago. That was fun.
Yeah.
yeah,
that was
we
a
played in
fun
Lubbock,
show.
and that was so much fun. Have us out. Say, honestly, what helps the most getting book gigs is y'all telling people to come or that we want to see, because that means more than any of us just saying, "Hey, I'd love to play at your venue." You know what I mean?
Honestly, yeah. It's been a great experience so far. I mean, with the band, just to know we played at such small local venues and to know that we traveled to Lubbock and we played a show now, it's a pretty big
Yeah.
step.
Feels like a real band.
Honestly, and the turnout was great there.
It's a fun
Mhm.
place.
That was a great show at Blue Light
Live.
Live.
Yeah, thank you again to the Powell brothers for y'all letting us open up.
Yeah.
Y'all are awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a
Um,
fun show for sure. I had fun.
Yeah, I know I'll be talking mess sometimes, but I really do love you. I love you, Mike. Please, Mike, come on this. Y'all all know I'll be talking mess, but I love you. Thank you to everybody. It really is humble beginnings. And thank you for saying good things about the podcast.
Yeah, man.
Because I was going to say earlier when you were giving me my accolades, that my main goal with this podcast was just like help other musicians. Like I haven't looked up, I didn't even look up my download numbers until today. And thank y'all for downloading. That's awesome. I think I made 140 downloads. So That's
Thanks.
awesome. Thank y'all for following me. And that if y'all know a musician that is local or anybody, I mean, Luke Bryan, you'd be lucky to have me. Luke Bryan, you'd be lucky to be on this trip.
Bring your shovel. So you can interview your shovel.
Luke Bryan, I'll podcast you with the shovel.
I think Mason needs to come back so we can talk like Mason's music career, like you know how we talk about like with Brandon how you got started and influences,
Yeah,
because
we
this one
talk
was
about-
We'll do that.
more
We'll
specific
have
to
another
like
one.
You come back.
this
You know, I
weekend.
really wanted to talk. You know, it was a good opportunity to come on here because you've been doing these concert recaps and we both went to Blackberry Smoke. So that's really was kind of like, okay, yeah, it's a great reason to get it started. But we can come back and we can do another show of
I think
more of
Yeah, I mean,
music career
and then,
type, yeah.
and then how we got with the band.
yeah, like I've told everybody that's come on, I'm not looking for like a one and done deal. I'm looking more like, because that's how you build a good following too, honestly, is like you bring on guests that don't have an agenda and you don't have an agenda and they just, I mean, the number one way to get the following is you're entertaining in your guests.
Right.
And it's obviously I'd rather have people that are my friends. So yeah, it's, you come on and
Yeah, we'll definitely have another podcast earlier in the evening.
yeah,
It's getting a little past Sid's bedtime.
Always.
it's like 4 in the afternoon.
You would never know. It's because it's
It's
dark
dark
outside.
all the time.
It's
Yeah.
now dark all the time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of
I
all
saw
it,
something that says how much daylight are they trying to save. Damn.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's like that we lost 1 hour, but now it gets dark at 4
Dude, it's
instead of 9.
depressing.
it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Where did all those other hours go?
yeah, maybe how about right before we release this single, come
Yeah,
back
we'll do
on.
that. We'll do that.
Yeah.
Do a little sneak peek.
Yeah, well, maybe next time you come back on, unless we go to another cool concert, hopefully we'll have this single done, and then we'll talk a little bit more about you, and definitely shout out that singer.
Yeah, definitely need to do that. so we
Actually,
get some background.
y'all shout out. I'm gonna tell you right now, but shout out. Let's get the rest of the band in here.
Full band.
For
Yeah,
sure.
I'm thinking.
Full
Yeah,
band.
for that single, the full band comes.
We need
in
another
here.
couch.
Moses can sit on the floor.
He can stand outside like he did at band practice.
Yeah, Moses can sit on the floor.
Love you, Moses.
Oh, he can stick out. Yeah, with his head through the curtain.
Oh,
he would
man.
too.
And Anthony can sit on Nathan's lap. And Patrick can just lay down.
Anthony can stand outside and roll chords.
Yeah. I'm gonna, y'all, I'm gonna tell them to come on the
Just kidding,
podcast
Anthony.
for this new single release. But if you listen this far, tell these dudes you want to see the GCD on the Shredshed podcast, and that'd be sick. But regardless, we're gonna have you on because we definitely want to talk more about Mason. Because I
Yes.
think a lot of people want to know a little bit more about your story for sure. But
Yeah, I want to pick your brain.
but you don't get it all at once. You just you don't get.
So shout out to Blackberry Smoke. The whole reason I'm even here on this for the first time. They put
Oh,
on
yeah.
a great show. I just one more time. What's his name?
Charlie Starr.
Yeah,
Charlie Starr.
dude, effortlessly sang.
Is he really a Ringo?
Some of the notes he hit, it's just
Yeah.
I know it blows my mind. It
Never,
makes me,
never not hit a note.
honestly,
like,
I don't
everything
get
was-
jealous when I see like the best guitar player in the world,
Yeah.
but when I see the dudes that can shred and sing,
He did. And he's got a
that
cool
may-
style.
I get jealous big time.
man,
over
dude.
that.
He has some pipes and he shreds on guitar.
Yeah, dude.
He's a cool looking dude. He's got
Yeah.
wear like bell
He's got
bottoms.
the
like,
look and he's got the persona too. He was very thankful. I mean, just a
Oh,
great
yeah.
show.
And he kind of told a story the whole time about how he got started.
Dude,
and
his story
label
about his
stuff. The Zach Brown band.
yeah, his record label
Yes.
producer getting arrested for bribing a politician.
That was funny.
That's some. Dude, they're the y'all.
It's a great
If
story.
you haven't
Honestly,
had the chance,
that was awesome.
they're not. They don't charge an arm and a leg. And
Go check him out.
Yeah.
It was
Definitely
well
worth
worth it.
seeing.
I will.
Can't wait to see him again.
Oh, I'll be there anytime. I hope they don't. do
Even if they
seats,
come
but-
to a crappy venue, I'll still go.
yeah.
Yeah, they're one of those bands I would definitely. I'll go to see. I mean, I have connection because it was our first date, but it was awesome. Maybe one day in the way future we'll do another concert recap. What was the last concert before then that we went to?
We went to Whiskey Myers.
Whiskey Myers.
We already did that one.
Oh, it was Lamb of God, but we also saw Whiskey Myers.
Have we? Is there another concert we saw with Mason?
Well, he gave us his tickets to Kid Rock.
Yeah. I don't think we have. That just means we got to go to another concert.
Yeah, we've only been to one. That was the first one.
We got to go to another concert.
Darn it.
And
I don't have time for that, sorry. Got more important things to do.
Florida Georgia Line, here we go.
Hey, I've seen them live. They kill it, dude. They're so much fun.
Hey,
I saw them at House of
course they
Blues.
do. Of course they do.
Saw them at House of Blues and Cynthia Woods. But House of
course
Blues
they
was
do.
fun.
have you looked into Jason Elman? I want to see
Yeah,
Jason.
he's coming back on tour this year or next year.
I just hope he plays his old stuff.
I bet
He
he
won't.
will.
At the
You know,
rodeo, he never does, but
What's his old
at his
sound?
shows, he does. Because I've seen him at Beaumont, at Ford, Arena. I've seen him at
Really?
Sugarland. Yeah, I saw him at Beaumont, at Ford. Seen him at Sugarland at the, whatever it's called. And I've seen him at Cynthia Woods.
Nice.
Well, yep. Shout out to Blackberry Smoke. Shout out Tanner
Ursay.
I was going to see if he could sing.
Tanner Ursay, baby.
It's been an awesome podcast. It was a great weekend. To everybody who came out to the Whiskey Barn, you're going to hear me always say it. You'll get annoyed of it. I love you. Thanks to the people that buy the merch, that pay the cover, buy the drinks, that tip us. Y'all are the goats.
Just show up and
Yeah, thank
have a
you
good
just
time.
for showing up and have a good time.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
that's what it's all about.
that's what it's all about.
Yeah, y'all want Mason to come back on? Let me know and we'll do it. I think the album or the single release will be awesome. The response has been great. Y'all check out the website earlshreds.com. Check out the merch section. Got t-shirts, hoodies. Last week I did an entire fall collection. I put a new hoodie. I put the chainsaw bomber jacket hoodie on, and I did some tie-dye beanies that are really sick with the Earl Shreds logo. And if you have watched this far, what should we say for the code? What's something unique? Tell me. Okay, I'll say a word. Put in code. You watch this far. Code dog fart.
I thought you said pudding.
No. Code
put
dog
in.
fart for 25% off anything under you want. Anything you want under $50. Dog fart. Text it to me, DM me.
You gotta
with your
say it
order.
like Mattress Mag. You gotta say, like he
Put
says
it
free.
in, put it
You gotta,
in,
he says free.
Free.
Saves you money today.
Access code DOGFART for 50% off on your next purchase.
Not 50.
Not 50, 25%.
Just kidding.
That was a joke. It is. I will give you 25% off if it's under $50. Honestly, if you tell me you really want it, I don't care how much it is. I'll probably.
I'll send it to you for free.
Yeah, but don't come at me with some. Hey, don't come at me with some resale type stuff. Can you sell me a blank for 25? Don't do that.
Just with a plain black T-shirt. Can
Yeah.
you send me that?
Yeah. Come at me. I'm gonna have one dude that religiously skips to the end.
Just to hear the.
Yeah, this is.
I'm gonna start doing it different times throughout the podcast.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I probably will. If you start doing that,
I'm on to you.
yeah.
I'm on to you.
We're not playing that game.
Stop putting in your emails. When you get free shit.
Look, you see how big this room is. I'm not making that much space. All right, you're more than welcome. You can come back on anytime you want. Awesome. Thank y'all so much, girlfriend. I